Good world. MIAB back with another reaction video. I don't really move this shit, so I don't know why. My spotlight. Yeah. What's good, world? MIAB back with another video. Appreciate everybody tuning in. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you're not new here, make sure you tell a friend to hit that subscribe button. But let's get straight into it. We got UFC Fight Night at the Apex, literally in Las Vegas. I don't know if I'm going to post this tonight or I'm going to post this tomorrow. Fuck it, I'll post it right after I record it so that way I could just get it up tonight. But, so, tomorrow, UFC Fight Night at the Apex, Las Vegas, like I said already. Starting off, I'm going to do the main card. I don't feel like doing the prelims. I leave that up to the hardcore, I don't know, they want to be hardcore fans. I feel like they be going up and down the rankings, and I don't feel like doing that. I stick to the people that make it to the main card. You want me to react to it, make it on the main card. And you'll hear me talk about it, whether it's a fight night or a pay-per-view. Anyway, that's what I do. Appreciate everybody. Jumping into it. To start the night off, we got Danny Barlow versus Sam Patterson for a welterweight fight. I went back, I watched both of their fights. Went back, watched both of their last fights, I should say. What can I say for a breakdown? Like, literally, it's going to be a tough fight for Barlow. If he can't pull off a knockout, I don't see him fighting his way to a decision win victory either. Again, I could be wrong. This is just my prediction. I see the fight going more like Patterson getting Barlow with a submission in the end of the second. Big as it is, if Danny can pull it off, he will need to put on a lot of pain. He will have to put a lot of pain on the Sam so that way he could be able to finish it off maybe by the second and maybe have it going the other way. But I don't think it's going to go like that. I think Sam is going to get their way before Danny can make the decision of what he's going to do. And then Sam's either going to pull off the decision or he's going to pull off the submission. Again, you could go with the bet either way. Or you could just go for Sam Patterson winning because I think he's the underdog on that one anyway. But, again, you could pick what you think. Now we got I'm pretty sure updates for y'all too. I hope I'm new at trying this, so hopefully it works over there. There we are. Again, I put the pictures up because I want to be able to show the fighters and their faces and their names and their records so y'all can know who they are. And again, if I'm learning who they are, we can learn together because we might as well we got to know by faces. That's how I learn. Anyways, next I got the featherweight bout. We got, was it Hyper? It's Hyper, right? I won't say his name wrong. Hyder. I wrote Hyper. So ignore the fact that I did that. We got Hyder, Emil, and William Gomez. This fight is going to be a big fight for both of them. One, because Gomez is on a 12-fight win streak. It doesn't seem like that because he has a few losses on his record, but literally since his last few fights, he's been on a 12-fight win streak, and he is on one right now. So technically, with Hyder being on a 10-0 streak, they're technically on a 10-0 and a 12-0 streak. This is going to be a good fight for both of them. They're going to be trying to keep their streaks alive. I don't see a lot of them fighting to the end and doing a lot of big striking or a lot of big kicks or a lot of big takedowns because I think they're going to be fighting a lot more scared, a lot more moving, a lot more dodging, a lot more takedowns, even if they're tough, a lot more getting up, it's going to be a lot more wrestling heavy and probably less strikes. That's just my opinion. I think if it does go the way that I'm thinking, I got William Gomez by decision. It seems like they could either go for the knockout so bad that they're just gonna have to wrestle it out to the decision, or one of them might land. But I just don't see it. I think they're both gonna be running, because again they're both on a streak and they're trying to keep it alive. And I don't think they're both gonna go out there and risk it. So like I said, I got Gomez winning off decision just based off experience, based off them both having a lot of knockouts, based on like I just said, they're going to be running away from each other most of the time. Or there's going to be a lot of heavy strikes, somebody's going to sleep. But, again, I don't think it's going to go like that. They both got a streak they ain't trying to lose. And if they know what they're doing, they know that this is their chance to try to keep that streak going. So, like I said, we got William Gomez by decision. I got him off experience and longer streak. I'm going to just pick longer streak. I'm not going to do the whole. You already heard what I said. We got here. Next fight, we got a lightweight bout. It's going to be Nazarat Haqparast. I don't know. I'm not going to say his last name because I ain't trying to butcher that. I don't want to butcher nobody's last name. But, like I said, I'm going to put the names up here. You guys are going to see it together with me anyway. Ooh. Now let's see what I got here. We got Nazarat Haqparast. I feel like I could be saying that right. I'm just a little lit right now. Again, I don't know. First, Esteban Ribovics. I think this is gonna be a fun one because we got a very big, heavy potential for a finish. No matter how it comes, it looks like we're either going to get the submission from Esteban or a knockout from Esteban, or it's just going to be a knockout from Nazarat. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. But, like I said, no matter what, I think, and I'm not doing a whole big discussion. I'm just going to summarize it first. I think that Esteban will try and go for the knockout or the sub so much, and he's going to be fighting for the finish, that it's just going to leave him open to Nazarat pulling off a knockout. And if he goes out there and he tires himself out the way that I'm thinking he's going to, Nazarat's going to win by knockout. I said it. Once Esteban runs out of chances, you already know how that goes. Once a fighter runs out of chances, we got to go to plan B. And I think if Nazarat can stand up, keep himself off the ground, it's going to get real dark for Esteban. But at the end, Nazarat by knockout. That's what I got. I don't know. That's my prediction, but I think that's exactly how the fight's going to go. Again, I'm keeping these going because this is the main card. I want to get to my prediction, tell you exactly how I think the fight's going to go, or like around how I think it's going to play out, give you a winner, and then we see it at the end and see if I was close. That's what a prediction is. Don't forget that. Not a genius. Nobody's a genius. Yeah. This one fight I hated. I don't even know why. This is the one thing I hate when UFC does, bro. I be feeling like they're dragging it sometimes. Let's see. All right, next we got Cody Bundage versus Julian Marquez. This fight got me mad because, I mean, it's like so high up on the main card. And clearly they had way better matchups that they probably could have put in there and probably built up the card a little bit better. And maybe even opened up with this one because of the hype of the names. But they're trash anyway. The records don't really speak for them for how good of fighters they are. But again, that's why I feel like they had people with records that maybe they could have used to put out their names a little bit better on these fight nights. That's what I feel like these fight nights should be used for anyway. If they were going to build people off name, then they should save this type of shit for the fucking pay-per-view, because fight nights should be for potentials of good matchups and people trying to build a name for themselves and get that highlight knockout or whatever. Anyways, you know what I'm saying. Where am I? Right here. Anyways, I got Cody. I got him by decision in this fight. This fight doesn't really interest me enough to really sit here and do a breakdown for it. I think Cody's a great fighter. I think he's just going to fight his way to the decision. And even though Julian's going to try, I just don't see it working out. Anyway, that's my breakdown for that fight. I'm going to get into the main event because the main event's the real reason why I'm here. I wouldn't even be watching this card if it wasn't really for the main event, which UFC's been doing great at. They've been keeping up with, at least if they're giving us shitty fight nights, they're at least giving us great main events. But lately, the prelims and the main card been fire, except obviously the last one with Henry Cejudo. But Lately they all been good, so we haven't even had to worry about any of that. Last one we got Manel Kape versus Asul Almabayev. This fight is a close one as far as the numbers say, but my prediction is simple. If Manel, not Manuel. If Manel comes out there with the pressure he always brings, there's gonna be another finish for him. And I hope that the movement and the pressure he brings is fire. His fire he brings to the cage and everything. I hope he's on point tomorrow. Because if he does, it's gonna be a great fight. Because on top of his good striking, he does have a great ground game. So I don't see a hole for him in this fight specifically. And also, he's fighting up a ranked opponent, so he's fighting somebody hungry and might even lead Kape into getting the even better finish due to the fact that Asu might be looking for something big. Again, that's what I think. And if not, it's gonna leave Manel into opportunities of just landing a lot of strikes, and it's gonna be able to give him the decision at the end if that really came down to it. But I do have Manel Kape by finish. That's my prediction for tomorrow's fight. Fight night. Comment what you think again. This is just what the news is. I get the news, I react. You do the do, you comment, you let me know if I'm a fool. And appreciate everybody tuning in. Check y'all out. Sheesh.